Welcome everyone to the latest jailbreak updates for week 42 of 2021. If you're watching this video on the 24th of October or later, this video is outdated. Check the most up-to-date jailbreak updates in the playlist in the description down below. So quickly, what I want you to do is help me beat these jailbreak scammers. So minimize this video right now, then search on YouTube, Jailbreak iOS 15, find this video on search and then tap on it. I mean, you can see jailbreak scam, jailbreak scam, jailbreak scam, jailbreak scam, etc. There are a ton of jailbreak scams on the top of search. If you want to help me outrank these scammers, make sure to minimize this video, search up jailbreak iOS 15, and then tap on this exact video. Make sure to leave a like if you want to, and then watch the full thing through. So this week has been absolutely insane when it comes to the jailbreak updates. Let's go through all of it. So this week we saw an iOS 15.0.1 kernel vulnerability released. What does this mean? Well, this vulnerability right here can be used to jailbreak iOS 15.0.1, iOS 15, and all those iOS 14 firmwares which haven't received the jailbreak. Yes, jailbreak season has started early. Usually we see this news in February, March, etc. This time we saw it in October. How crazy is that? So keep in mind, this is a proof of concept, which means that this needs to be fully developed into a proper exploit in order for it to work. However, that's kind of already been done. So let me just go out my private tab so I can show you what happens here. You can see Pattern F. This is the guy who released a pre-jailbreak for iOS 14.3 that was used by Taurine in order to make the Taurine jailbreak utility. He made a tweet here, write a jailbreak demo for the CV you mentioned earlier, and you can see on iPhone 11. Now, he did say that it was on 14.0, but he addresses it, why iOS 14? I just want to verify if the vulnerability is exploitable. The code is based off of blah, blah, blah. And what you can see here in this video, if I just enlarge it real quick, and I pause it, let's go through it together. So he tries to SSH onto his device, and you can see the SSH fails because you can't SSH regularly. And then if we scroll through, he runs this application right here, and this application essentially jailbreaks his device. And then if we scroll through, once he's jailbroken, you can see he is able to SSH into his device without any issues, and he's also able to run commands as well, and those commands are accepted. So whether or not Pattern F will be releasing this as another pre-jailbreak for iOS 15.1 is yet to be seen. If he does, then the iOS 15 jailbreak is looking pretty promising. I'll keep you guys updated. However, that is the latest jailbreak update so far. So let's go through some even more stuff. So we have ZecOps right here. ZecOps have essentially made this post, and in here, this link right here, there is an iOS 14.7.1 and older WebKit exploit. WebKit exploit means that if a kernel exploit is attached to it, we could jailbreak iOS 14.7.1 and older via Safari. Yes, Safari. Now, unfortunately, no developers have really, seemed too keen on this. We did have an iOS 14.6 jailbreak available, oven ready. Well, not really oven ready. You need to do a bit of work on it. We had a proof of concept exploit for 14.7 and older, and a Safari exploit for 14.6 and older. You combine the two, and you would have a full jailbreak up and running. However, no one did it, so we have this 14.7.1 Safari vulnerability. It's a proof of concept. It needs to be worked on. Whether or not someone will finish the mission, we'll have to see. I will keep you guys updated. If someone does, we could see an iOS 14.7 and older jailbreak coming very soon. Next, Linus 10. So remember a couple of weeks ago, I was saying this guy is going to be releasing jailbreak exploits to allow an iOS 14.5.1 untethered jailbreak, and yeah, it's still releasing October 21st, which means next week, guys, next week, if you're watching this in the future, this week, we're going to be seeing an untethered jailbreak for iOS 14.5.1. So he's going to be releasing a proof of concept for all the vulnerabilities attached here, kernel vulnerability, and all that other crap. It does seem like, though, looking at some leaked DMs, that Coolstar may be actually releasing a Taurine update for 14.5.1 or 14.3 at the very minimum, which would be completely untethered. We'll have to see. Again, that's is it a rumor? Really, maybe not. But anyway, we'll have to see with this. But regardless, if this is released, which it will be released because Linus 10 seems reputable, then that means that Uncover as well can be updated. So if Taurine doesn't pull through, Uncover team will most likely update their jailbreak tool to be completely untethered on iOS 14.5.1 and older. Next, I mean, come on, the updates just don't keep on coming, do they? Justin Sherman has made this tweet saying, this semester I decided to do an independent study finally, my project is a kernel exploit for CVE. I just finished the exploit and popped 14.6 and 14.7 on my phones. So Justin Sherman is also going to be releasing another exploit. This is just insane how many exploits we're getting out all of a sudden, because this whole year 2021 has been insanely dry, and thankfully it seems like the dry well has got some water on it, right? And so unfortunately, when it comes to this exploit, one thing you need to know is that it needs to be chained with a WebKit exploit. And if you remember earlier on in the video, I discussed that we already have a Safari exploit for 14.6 and older, and if this was chained with it, you know, we could have a full jailbreak. But no one's bothered to do anything with it because we had a proof of concept for this exploit released 3 months ago. If someone really wanted to make a Safari jailbreak, I think we already would have seen it by now. So it's cool that this is releasing. Unfortunately, most likely we'll never see this in a jailbreak release, although I could be wrong. Now, finally, let's talk about the checkra1n status. So when it comes to checkra1n, checkra1n still is only working on iOS 14 and older. The developers have acknowledged that they are, number one, working on a checkra1n update for iOS 15, which is great because don't forget, they don't have to do this. They don't really pay to make checkra1n at the end of the day. They don't need to, but they are working on it. And that is great news. That's all we need to hear, because for weeks, literal weeks, none of the checkra1n team actually made a post. It was like they were all dead. Thankfully, they are not dead and they are actively working on checkra1n. If there are any updates available, I will let you guys know. So that's it for the jailbreak updates. So many updates. Oh my god, it's genuinely insane. Look at my last videos and I'm just waffling for 3 minutes. This time, I'm actually talking update after update after update after update. Currently, you can jailbreak iOS 14.3 and older if you have a 12 or newer devices. If you have A11 and older, it's 14.8 and older, and that's how it is right now. If anything changes, if a jailbreak releases, of course you're going to know first on this channel, so make sure to subscribe with the bell icon enabled. With the number of exploits releasing and the jailbreak updates, I really, in the future, we really should see, most likely, iOS 15 jailbreak releasing, iOS 14 as well. So I'm looking forward to it. If you are as well, make sure you are subscribed. And with that being said, thanks for watching. Check out my playlist on the end screens. See you guys later. Bye bye.